Hello and welcome to Pro Trader Strategies Market Commentary for Thursday, June the 29th. My name's Eric Wilkinson. Some of you may recognize me as the Wolfman from CNBC, Fox Business, or even the Wall Street Journal for my commentary on everything from economic to geopolitical and market analysis. Please keep in mind that everything that we talk about in these market commentaries is not a solicitation to buy or sell any of these securities or strategies. At the end of the day, we're here to teach you some different strategies you can implement into your portfolios, but please do that in your own way. The reason why I can't give you a recommendation on a particular stock or strategy is because I don't know your risk parameters. I don't know what's in your portfolios, and therefore what I'm doing could be counterintuitive to what you are already doing. And please remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Having that out of the way, let's get this on. A little bit of economic data across the pond. German preliminary CPI came in at 0.2 versus unchanged for the most part, and that is month over month. But Spanish flash CPI year over year came in at 1.5% lower than the expected 1.6%. Then here in the United States, we got our final GDP quarter over quarter came in at 1.4%, was expected to be 1.2%, so higher than expected there. That's gross domestic product. And unemployment claims came in line with expectations at 1.9%, expected to be 2.2%. We also got our natural gas storages came in at 46 billion cubic feet, and it was expected to be 50 billion cubic feet. That's about it for the economic data. The overall markets, we have crude oil up slightly on the day by about 36 cents. Went up there and tested that 61 Fibonacci level I've been talking about. Broke through it for a moment. That's going to be a major resistance, as we showed support before. Right here, it will act as resistance again on the upside. Also, coinciding with that, we're also seeing the value area low line up with that number, so that even makes that a doubly strong, I guess, if you, for lack of a better phrase, resistance area for crude oil. And as you can see, it's come off since then. Then on to gold. It's coming off as well, right on that 200-day moving average, finding support there. It's going to probably get pretty comfortable right in this area here. That's where the volume node is. That is where the 50% Fibonacci level is. There's a lot of things going in and around this area that is going to kind of act as a magnet just to kind of hold it steady. Then we have bond futures coming off, which is a little bit odd that we have bond futures off as much as they are, especially with the overall equities in negative territory as well. Dow Jones Industrial Average down over 100 points, down 123 points right now. A lot of movement in the last few days, but just really hasn't gone anywhere at the end of the day. Sorry, have a lot of things going on right now. The heat is on. And we also have a frozen air conditioning unit, which is perfect. You turn the heat on when it's 110 degrees out to thaw that thing out. So it's the only time you really can make ice in the desert is when your air conditioning unit is on the fritz. Anyway, on to the Nasdaq. Nasdaq futures off in a greater percentage than the broader markets. As you can see here, Nasdaq down 104 points in correlation. That's twice as much, if not more, than the Dow Jones. But Nasdaq really leading the way to the downside. Tech really getting hurt, and I'm long a lot of tech in my portfolio, so I'm kind of sitting on my hands right now, despite the fact that I also have a lot of other things going on with construction and things like that going on in and around the house, which, so pardon the noise there. Then E-mini S&Ps are off as well, basically engulfing yesterday's engulfment. So I talked about that yesterday. That was a pretty strong sign of a bullish move yesterday with that engulfing candle over the that would be Tuesday's down pattern. Then we got that up. Now we're back down. It's just a real zigzag, and you will see on the 30-minute chart. This is what I'm talking about. Big sell-off. Next day, big rally and big sell-off here. Market really juking around, which is what is a little surprising to me that gold and bonds are not up, despite the fact that we're seeing some of this massive volatility going in and around the overall equity markets. All right, so having said all of that about the markets and the economic data, haven't done a whole lot today as I've been in and out and not really able to really dig in, just kind of sitting on my hands watching what's going on. I'm long deltas in my portfolio, so obviously this isn't a great move for me, and a lot of that is pretty heavy into the tech sector as well, with Texas Instruments getting beat up today and a few other ones. So just kind of waiting out the storm. Am looking to short some something to deal with the energies, like with the crude oil. It looks like that was really kind of topping out after it's tested that Fibonacci level. I think that we're going to see another downturn in crude oil. So I'm looking to add some short deltas to my portfolio by implementing something as a short in and around oil. All right, so that's about all I got for you guys today, other than Friday's webinar is going to be on the poor man's covered put, which is a way to take advantage of these type of moves where something is overbought to the upside, maybe like crude oil, and we can get some synthetic shorts in there to create a way to take advantage of a market coming off. So go to protraderstrategies.com, sign up for that, and that's about all I got for you guys today, other than if you can't take that, take it easy.